All right, navigation. All right, so target motion analysis. That is, oh boy. Oh boy, it's the Russians' one aircraft carrier. Huh. Rather, actually, not necessarily a aircraft. There's a guardrail there. That's not a helicopter. I think that's just a helicopter carrier. All right, locate, identify, and track an unknown target. Things to practice: detecting and classifying contacts, target motion analysis, and building a firing solution. Right, okay. Okay. Immediately, here, assigned command of a Sturgeon-class submarine. Pinto, the USS Pinto, SSN 672. All right, well, we're just gonna go in then. So now we're just gonna figure out how to track a target and then build a firing solution so we can just automatically kill the damn thing. Between the briefing and mission start, it's possible to lose the initial contact. If you have no contact, increase speed to 5 knots and move forward. Use the time compression if needed, until the contact is reestablished. Sonar operators notify you via message log when this happens. Okay. Once the target is established, use tab to open the full screen map. Okay, so that's planes, right? Okay, so we're gonna increase. Oh, here's the target. Once the target is established, use tab to open the screen and minimap, and then use the mouse wheel or minus key until the... Okay, right. Why can't I fucking... Right. There it is. There's our target. The data panel on the bottom contains 3 columns of data, left to right. Ownership data, contact data, wire data. Right. For this mission, we're going to focus on the second column, displaying your current contact's contact name, bearing, course, speed, range, and target solution quality. Namely, how accurate the information accurate information about the contact is. Unknown values are displayed as line. Shift F1 to read the target motion analysis and what influences this rate. All right. I'm sure our ship will be fine here with 5 knots. All right. TMA is the observation of a contact over time to build up information about its course, speed, and range. This accumulation of data is called targeting solution, and as mentioned above, calculating an accurate targeting solution accurately plots a contact's position and movement on the tactical map. With an accurate targeting solution, you have a much better chance to hit with weapons and knowing when you might be risking detection by straying into enemy sonar range. Alright. Rate of target solution accuracy increases with selecting a contact as your current contact. Right, you looking at it, right. Select stronger signal detected from that contact. Knowing the type of contact that you are tracking, see signature analysis. High rate of bearing change over time to contact. Okay. If he moves around more, we'll get a better solution. Accurately ranging the contact using active sonar, laser, marking the target with a periscope, or radar. Rate of target solution accuracy decreases with weaker signal coming from contact and unclassified or incorrectly classified contact. Changes in contact course or speed. Actually, well, maybe not. Huh. Losing contact with the target. Low rate of bearing change over time to target. I suppose it's just us. Contact firing a torpedo decoy. Right. TMA is automatically performed by your crew as long as the contact is maintained. Losing contact results in a decay of the target solution over time as the data becomes less relevant to where that contact might actually be now. Detection and analysis of a contact is based on your submarine sensors, which are described in detail in the sensors section. Huh. Oh, so we actually get a oh, right, we get a signature tab here. Got it. Passive sonar detects from... Oh, passive sonar signals from a contact can be compared to known sound profiles of various vessels in order to identify the class of ship you are tracking. A process termed signature analysis. Over time, your crew will automatically perform this task. However, a skilled commander can speed up this process. The sonar contact has been... The sooner the contact is incorrectly classified, the less time TMA will take, and the quicker you can identify threats and prioritize targets. Note that a contact may also be classified by raising the periscope, establishing visual contact, and marking that target. Right, but we might not be able to do that in every situation, because we may be detected. So, basically what we're gonna have to do is eyeball the big book of ships and figure out exactly what the fuck we're looking at. This is more of that tactical sense. Did you only get with signature? Oh, well, not only get with simulator games, rather. Use F6 or click on the signature tab in the bottom right to open the signature panel and view the current contact sound profile, lower panel. The upper panel contains a database of known vessel profiles for comparison. Following the vessel's name is the designation for that type of vessel. See reference section for a list of ship designations. Oh god, no, we need the big book of ships. Panel contains a database. Okay, so this is the database, and this is the actual signal we're getting. Following the vessel's name is the designation for that ship. Right. So contact, profile. Right. If the classification is correct, TMA rate will increase. However, if incorrect, it will suffer a penalty. Your crew will eventually remedy an incorrectly classified contact, but valuable time will have been lost, or you might be attacking the wrong target. Huh. Also, this soundtrack sounds really, really good for this kind of information being dumped on me. This is like CSI submarine tactics. Sound profile for the contact is susceptible to flow noise, such as increasing speed increases background noise, making it more difficult to resolve the finer details of the profile and determine a correct match. Right, so don't be moving around or making too much noise. The signature analysis panel also contains additional information about your ownership and contact sensors. Sig strength ownership is the signal strength of your ownership's various sensors. Could you just call it my submarine? That's kind of confusing. It lists the intensity of sound detected in decibels for your active, passive, and towered array, if applicable, sonar. Okay. Likewise, SNS comp sensor comparison is comparison of the contact's various sensors. Again, it lists active, passive, and towed array, if applicable, intensity. This information can be crucial to determine how close you might be to detecting. Oh, right. How close you might be to being detected by the enemy. However, if the contact has yet to be classified, this information is not available. Worse still, if the contact is incorrectly classified, you may be looking at the wrong vessel sensor data, or you may be walking into a trap. Negative values are theoretical calculations based on the current noise level and range for the current ocean's conditions. Right, okay, right. So the negative things are the ocean's conditions and our range to target. So those are going to detract from our actual sensor resolution or sensor data. Okay, right. So now how do we identify this fucking boat? Okay, right. So obviously we're going to need this. Right, so how do we change the... So how do we change the profile? To assist with the TMA, classify the contact using the signature analysis. Use F6 or left-click the signature tab. Right. Oh, right. Open that. Use Shift F1. I already read about that. Now use quote and semicolon to cycle through the various profile signatures until cause sol is displayed. Well, now you're just cheating. All right. So. Right. So. Right there. Okay. So where's Cosmol? November, right? Look at all these call signs. Tango, Foxtrot, Romeo, Whiskey, Kiev, Kirov. Ah, Comrade Kirov! Shirtlov, Moskva, Udaloy, Kara, Crestal 2, Crestal 1. Where the fuck is... There's a lot of ships here. We're gonna be looking for this a lot. So this is a pretty... Oh, there's this. Okay, good. Right, so that's a match. Alright, good. So this is gonna be a 5-5. Great, we're gonna have to play Guess Who while we're fucking commanding a nuclear submarine. Oh, this is a very strange environment we happen to be in. But this is gonna be very interesting once we actually get into a campaign. If I remember all of this shit. Right. All the lines, sound frequency peaks line up, so use return or left click to center profile image to classify the S1 as a Cosmol class merchant. Comsolmo. Alright, so what is it? Alright, so use return or left click to center. Okay, so. Right, so. Right. Hit enter. So, contact classified as Comsolmo. Right. Classified as S1. Your sonar operator verifies your clarification, and contact S1 has now been renamed and displayed as a hostile on the map. All right, good. So this is how we basically begin to actually get targeting information on the ships without actually having to raise ourselves to a vulnerable depth. Okay, this is the sleeper way of submarines. We analyze all the data coming in, and we make educated decisions based on that data rather than just needing to go up top and eyeball the situation. Okay. Increasing TMA rate. So is it increasing? It's at 33% right now. It's at 31. It's actually decreasing. Correctly classifying the contact vessel... correctly classifying the contact improves the TMA rate, but it may not be enough. Use Q to set your speed to 2/3 ahead. Faster may drown out the contact's noise and risk losing it again. Right. So we need to get closer. Okay, so that's... Okay, so also... We need to worry about our own sensors drowning out the... You see, it's already gotten more terrible with the sensor data. The matrix lines, they're flooding the screen. Operator, I've lost my ship. But now it's still decreasing. Eventually, you will be closer, making the contact signal louder, as well as increasing the rate of bearing change. Right. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that. Increasing the rate of bearing change. What the fuck does that mean in comparison to what I'm doing? Does that mean I'm getting closer, or does that mean the enemy's moving? Right, they're right. Does that mean that the enemy's bearing is going to change? Like, that it gets faster when I'm moving towards it, right? Right? Once the target solution reaches 95%, the contact is plotted with 100% accuracy on the map. The trail is displayed, and a weapon intercept point is calculated. Right. However, the Comsolmo is continuously turning, causing your targeting solution to decay and recover as you close in. This may cause the position of the Comsolmo to jump around the map as new solutions are calculated. Okay, so it's moving about. But our solution is increasing. However, the Comsolmo... Oh, right, I've already read that. Right, okay, so let's see here. It doesn't have any signature, so it can't actually detect us. So, we don't have to worry about that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how to correctly identify the fucking thing. Okay. Alright, so basically we have to actually just close in on it and actually sink it. So the tutorial isn't going to help us anymore. So we just have to... Let's see what we can manage here, depending on what we're doing. Well, we're at depth here, so I suppose we can put out the periscope. That's the quickest way to actually identify the fucking target. It's out there. Okay, and then using I, right, should increase the sensor data. It does. Okay, that's pretty much the easiest way to actually do that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to load up our friend the missile. Because he's the fastest way of knocking this fucker out. I'm trying to figure out a way to actually, figure out what the hell the target is without actually revealing myself, but it may just be that we actually have to go up at some point and look at the fucking target. That may be unavoidable. Then again, we also have the other stuff. Rather, the radar and everything else. Alright, torpedo tube loaded. Alright, launching missile. Now. Rather, oh, wait. I forgot about the minimum range. Shit. Ah! Dang it! That's a wasted missile. That's gonna fly right over the fucking target and miss. God damn it. You see, this I'm already fucking things up. Ah! Reload! Now it's gonna see a tomahawk missile flying through the air and wondering what the hell's going on. Alright, this is a ponderous sort of game that we need to figure out more. Right, so remember the minimum range with missiles. Gotta remember the minimum range here, because it's not gonna be able to pick up the target if it activates while it's flying directly over the fucking target. There's the minimum range. Oh! Well, I guess it did find the fucking target then. Well, good on you, missiles! Alright, well, the second one was a fucking waste then. Maybe they're smarter than I thought. Huh. Well, now we know how to build a signature well, a signature profile, I suppose, but only a very basic one. Okay, so we'll see what's going on here. Okay, so depth of 50 feet is apparently our periscope depth, right? What happens if we go a little bit down? Well, not that. Level that, and then... What's that? Periscope damaged. What? What are you talking about? Well, that wasn't my ship. What are you doing with this? Okay, well, that's plain. I'm apparently continuously breaking my periscope here, but I'm still trying to figure out exactly what the fuck's going on here. Nope. Right. Okay, so we want to go down. What's our periscope depth? Okay, so it's maybe about 40, 50 feet. Somewhere around there. So we know about that. Right, I cannot raise mass under 50 feet. Right, so it is 50 feet. Excuse me as I have my mass just sort of sitting there. My bad. See, I'm already fumbling around with the fucking controls. I'm already 200 feet under the fucking water, like a dipshit. Okay. Okay, so let's just, let's bring this back up here to about that feet, right? Or rather, that depth. Right. Right. There seems to be a line here. Well, now I've just poked out of the water like a moron. Okay, we'll retract the fucking thing. That's the wrong thing. Periscope offline requires repair at port, but I still can I still use it though? I could still use it, kind of. Okay, so be very careful about that. All right, we may break the periscope. That's something I did not expect to see. But there you go. We can do that. We kind of broke the periscope. Sorry about that.